So today is the day we are going to look at relative clauses. I see the sentence, but I need more information. I need more information. Stop. Don't panic, because the relative clause can help us with this situation. So, what is a relative clause? A relative clause is a very small sentence that you add to another sentence to give us the extra information that we need. Relative clause, you add it to the original sentence to give us much more information so we know who we are talking about, what we are talking about, and we can understand a little bit more what is happening. So, in order to do this, we need to use these following words. Who, whose, where, when, that, and which. Okay, another secret. There are two types of relative clauses. We have defining relative clause and non-defining relative clause. The defining relative clause gives us information that is necessary, is essential. Like we have to know that information to understand the sentence, to know what we are talking about. Now, a non-defining relative clause is non-essential information about what we're describing a noun, but we don't really have to. We can take away the relative clause and the sentence is still correct. But we add extra information in the middle of the sentence so we can understand the situation better, which is an undefining relative clause. So just to explain a little bit better using examples about defining and non-defining relative clauses, let's have a look at a defining clause so you can see it in context and how it works. So, for example, that's the man. What do I do with that? That's the man, what? We don't know anything else about that's the man. So we add a defining relative clause at the end of the sentence to know exactly what's going on with this man. So, that's the man who stole my bag. Oh my gosh, without that defining relative clause, we wouldn't know this man was dangerous. Quick example of a non-defining relative clause. So we can have a sentence that makes complete sense. My dad is retired. Excellent. But we can add extra information. My dad, who is 79, is retired. We have a bigger picture. We have developed the sentence and we understand the situation more. Okay, now we know the basics. I think the best thing we should do is to put it into practice and look at some examples. Who? They are the people. But what people? They are the people who are buying our house. The woman works in a shop. The woman who lives next door works in a shop. Let's look at the word whose. The man was angry. He lost his car. The man whose car was stolen was angry. The little girl is sad. Her doll was lost. The little girl whose doll was lost is sad. Where? The house has been sold. The house where I used to live has been sold. The beach is beautiful. The beach where I went last year is beautiful. When? I am going on holiday. Woohoo! I am going on holiday when I finish my studies. Not quite yet. I went to that shop. It was many years ago. I went to that shop when I was a child. That. Ah, the umbrella is already broken. Ah, the umbrella that I bought last week is already broken. The weather was beautiful. The weather that we had yesterday was beautiful. Which? My blue lamp is broken. My blue lamp, which is in the living room, is broken. The cat loves dogs. The cat, which is lying on the mat, loves dogs. Okay, so there you have a few examples to get you started with the relative clauses. What I recommend you should do now is to get a piece of paper, write a few sentences, basic sentences, and add a relative clause to give us more information. Or even better, put it in the comments below and I can see that this video is helping you. Okay guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.